you doing? What's up? I'm Deniro05, and this is episode 10 of Warioware D.I.Y. I want to forgive me, guys, because I had some morning chores to do, and now that we got that out of the way, we can go ahead and finally get started on this marvelous episode. Now, this episode, we're gonna do a game, microgame based on the game that I really enjoy playing, which is Super Mario Bros. 3. Now, the name of the microgame we're gonna make is called Mario Quake. Now, if you guys are familiar with this mechanic that in the fourth world of Super Mario Bros. 3, you're dealing with this giant hammer brothers that loves to stomp, making Mario helpless when he's stunned by standing on the ground. So, in order to avoid that, Mario must jump and not get stunned. That's the only way, and the only way to win by not getting stunned, of course. So guys, unfortunately I don't have a preview to show you, but you'll recognize the idea of what I plan to do. So let's go ahead and stop the music. Alright, so guys, welcome to episode 10 of Warioware D.I.Y. Mario Quake based on Super Mario Bros. 3. So, let's go ahead and get creative. It begins now. Let me just switch the scene already. Give me a second. Here it is. Alright, so we're finally here. We got ourselves our Nintendo DSi, of course. And if you don't believe me that I don't own the actual copy, well, I do. This is the official copy of Warioware D.I.Y. Love playing that game from the past. Unfortunately, this is the end of Nintendo era of WFC connection. It's not possible anymore. Anyway, let's go ahead and get set up. My chat is running. Check. Game client. Check. My DSi opened. Checkaroo. Let me just get myself ready. Alright. So we're on our way to make the micro game, so let's go ahead and load up. Alright, give me a second. Here we go. Warioware D.I.Y. D.I.Y. means do it yourself. Anyway guys, before we start making the micro game, this is from last 2 weeks ago. I'll show you the game that I made last 2 weeks ago. Let's see. This is the one we made last week, which is called Seconds. So it's all about landing on the correct number, count in blank seconds. Allow me to show you. On the 4. Yahoo! Let's try this again. Oh, it's the same. Yahoo! Hopefully we get a different one. 7 seconds. Yahoo! If you land on the wrong one, you get this. Oh no! Wrong. And watch what happens if you don't do anything. Oh no! Time's up. You die. Because your hand landed on the skull. So that's basically the point of this. Okay. Let's go ahead and make the micro game, guys. By going to D.I.Y Studios and Super Makermatic 21. Game Makerman by Krieger Labs. Okay, let's go ahead and start making it. So, the first thing we're going to do is make a title. And I already have a title that I wanted to make. We'll call it Mario Quake. Second. Mario Quake. I don't know, for some reason I'm having trouble looking for that specific letter. Alright, this one is going to be short. Okay, so what we have here in front of us is the background, which is the scene of what's going to happen. And of course, objects consist of actors, as in a character make movements and somewhat. And of course, import, where you can import the objects from another microgame based on yours or that's already in the game by Diamond Studios. And we have here the music section, was where you put in your music, so that way when you play the microgame, the music starts to sound in the background. Assembly, this is the section where you put the objects and actors together behind the background, or in front of the background rather. Like make a scene like you're in a movie, right? And of course the command, it gives you the hint of what you need to do in the microgame. And last, the settings. This is where you make your edits and change the game title and change the game length. But anyways, the first thing I want to work on is doing the music. So this should be quick. These are your notes. Going up, down, vice versa. Okay. And these are your tracks here. Of course, this is where you change your instruments, change the sound, the volume, specific note. This is to balance out the sound. It's like you're wearing a headset. And of course, to change sheets to another. And the maestro is the one that helps you create a random tune for you. The hummingbird is only used for a microphone. When you start humming into the microphone of DSi, it'll play a song based on your humming. And of course, these tools, and basically play all the tracks together. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna use the drum. This is the one. Okay. We're gonna start adding notes. Add one here, and then we'll add one. The different section of the sheets. That seems about right. Okay, so we're done with one track. We're gonna do track number 2. And track number 2 I had is a blooper. We're going 8-bit style. Okay, so this is practically the same from track 1, so we can actually use this tool to copy it and then drag it down to track 2. That's the song that I wanted to play. Okay. Next, we're gonna go to track 3. This is the Yoshi egg. Alright. Still going 8-bit style. Alright. So basically I have it's just a spam of these different section up to where it ends from here. That seems about right. Alright, so we don't have anything on track 4. We can just skip all the way to the rhythm. Also 8-bit style. Okay. Add one here. We'll add these here. And here. And this is the ending part. Okay. So we got the music in, so let's play them together, see what we got so far. Hey, that sounds pretty good. So, in other words, we finished with the music. Let's play this again and sort of save it also. Save our work. Yeah, I actually like it. I actually love it. Okay, so we're done with the music, and let's go ahead and move on to graphics. Now, first, I want to make objects before the background. So, this is going to be a simple task. Okay, so we already have Mario objects, previous microgames from my previous episodes. So we're going to go here and import it from one of my D.I.Y games. Basically, from this one, I can use these. Okay. Now that we got it, so we're done with one part. Next part here, we're gonna make the Hammer Brothers giant version, and this is gonna be fun. So we're not gonna make him throw hammers because the point of this is to make him go up and slam down on the ground to create an earthquake. So we're gonna call him Giant Brothers. That's as much as we can get. Let's see. So they both use like 9 points. We're gonna create animation. It's gonna be doing the movement of his legs. Okay, so here we are. This could take some like at least around 15-30 minutes depending how it looks. Alright. The right tool I would mostly use is this. And let the creation begins. So, we're gonna start at at the leg area. Alright, so start here. Okay. And coming back from here, we're gonna add this side here. Blocks up. Add one right here. I'm just gonna trace it. Alright. I can just use my D-pad also for it. Okay, this is where the tail is at. And right here. Right here. Okay. So we'll leave it like this. I want to focus mostly on the legs right now. Makes it much easier later on. We're gonna block right here. Okay. Little small Tetris-like block right here. All the way down to here, and then add one. Add. Then spread across the left. And 4 blocks up here. Okay. Add one. And bring it up. Okay, so this is his legs. We're done with his legs. Now we gotta trace it up. Okay. And possibly this could be a little bit of his arm. Well, his hand, but Okay, so let me see. All right, I'm just. And of course, 5 blocks across. Okay. Other words, it's going to be upwards up here, or blocks high. Side. Okay, then we'll cross here with 5 blocks wide. Alright, so we're going to stop from here, and then let's just focus on this side now. Alright, so basically, from above his tail is going to be his shell. And add one. Now let's make this like a pencil. If you make a mistake, just tap on this guy. Right? This is basically his shell. Oh. Much better. Okay. Now let's just upwards here. Fine. Going up. Then in other words, add 2 here, and then from here you can just cross 3 more. Alright. So moving down, we're gonna complete his shell. Down. Here. And of course, where the shell ends. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and continue from his face and his arm. And basically, the belly is right here. Is this his shell? Alright, so from here, we can just go ahead and create a Tetris block square here. And one here, so this the belly area. Perfect. Okay. So from here, coming to this mouth area, this block here, another one here, then go upwards like stairways. To here. Okay, so we're gonna bring this one like 5 blocks up. Here, more. And here is just gonna be his eye. Okay, so we're gonna 5 across. Here, this is basically his helmet, and somewhere is his arm as well. Part of it. Bingo, that is actually looking great. We're almost done tracing him. So back here, we're gonna first to the left, and this is the formation of Tetris, and up here. Okay, last part to trace is his helmet. right here. And then from here, 5 right. And from here is 7 blocks to the right. Words as well. We're almost done with his helmet. Finally color everything in. Okay, starting from here, we're gonna bring up 5 blocks north. Blocks here. Blocks here. Here. And oh, here we can 5 across here. And voila! Finally, oh wait, no, never mind. I actually got it. Okay, we finally traced his body. This is what it looks like so far. Pretty impressive, huh? So now what's left to do is to color him in. So first we're gonna start off with green. And we can safely assure that this is gonna be green because that's his arm. Of course, that's his hand here. Both of his feet are green. His tail. And now let's go ahead and switch white. Put this back here. Oh, I forgot to add a nose. Where his nose is gonna be at, right here. A little shine here. Okay. I want to focus here now. Basically, this is the white part here, and of course this one as well. And to color it in, is gonna be like the edges of his shell. And of course, we're gonna have to give him stripes from his belly of the shell. This is here. Start off here for another one. I get all the way into the same thing here. Okay. And the last stripes is around here. Okay. And voila, now we got stripes. Now the last place to focus is the helmet. Okay. And now we can finally color it in. Let's just down a bit. Go ahead and use the paint. I don't think I'll be needing this anymore. And then here and as well here. And now let's finish off with green. And voila, guys, you got yourself the Hammer Brothers. I mean, look at this. It actually looks great. It actually looks great. However, we're gonna have to animate him. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna copy his whole body and create another cell and just drag it here. The only difference now is to make changes to his legs in a different section. So, and switch to cell 2. We just need to make changes from the bottom side. So we have to replace the legs with different angles. So we're gonna have to portion of his legs, not the whole body though. So here we're gonna use this. Don't worry, we'll work that quickly. Okay. Okay, that should be fine now. So from here, we're gonna start off and create a little Tetris, like, drag it here. Down. And, oh, drag this all the way here until it almost the very end of the big green line. And of course, his tail is still in distance right around here. Right around here. Okay. Little white portion here is the shell. Safely say that this is the tail here, so we just color it in. And now work on this last leg. We'll make another Tetris like here. Down here. Afterwards. Point. Or hits the green here, and then right there, that's his legs. Almost. Just need to make sure the details are correct. Alright, so switching back to white. Oh, wait. We're still not done tracing. Okay, so. Oh, wait. Quick. A second. Okay. I know I made a little mistake, but it happens. And of course, tracing way over here. So there. Much better. Now let's color the legs. Leg, rather. Finish off the stripe, which is. Of course, the last part is basically. Alright, so we got that animation in. How it looks like. Go here to see. Yeah, that's perfect. Well, make sure that it's a bunny speed. So we're gonna change that speed to this. Perfect. Alright, we got it. So the next part here, we're gonna copy this. We're gonna remove one thing. So first we're gonna change this name to stale. Or jump, rather. What jump? Come back here. The only thing we're gonna remove is one of them. So let me see which one I remove. Ah, right. This one's non-existent. This. Break this. So. Leave this one. Alright, so we got these so far. Let's save our work. Next thing we're gonna make is the cool surprise. You're about to see this. We're gonna make this. Did I put? Ah, yes. Send alone this. We're gonna make an animation for this. You're about to see it. Basically, we use this and we use a circle, of course, color white, and drag it. Drag it right here. First, we'll add. of course, up to the point here. So, next we're gonna make an exclamation. Start off from here. Of course, it'll end right around here. Actually looks great. I actually love it. So, now we're gonna copy this gate 3 more. Basically, I want to make this into a timer. Okay, and then one more. We're done with that. Last thing here. Call it blank, then leave. And boom, we're done. That was pretty easy. Save our work just in case anything goes wrong. So now we're gonna make 1 and 2 along with the dot trigger event and the win. So let's make this short and easy. We're gonna copy one of my previous work, like this, for example. We're gonna take this with us, and then we'll import another one. Short and sweet to the point. Next, we need a dot trigger. You know what? Let's go ahead and import it. The dot trigger. I know I'm lazy, but hey, it's very effective this way. But yeah. Okay, so last thing we're gonna make is the win. By leaving it blank. 1 point, that's it. And basically that's it. Alright. The next thing we're gonna do now is make the background similar to Super Mario Bros. 3. You're about to see this in action. So let's go ahead and make one. Alright. First we'll make this. I want to shrink it all the way down because the first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna make the ground floor. Alright. This is basically the measurement. Alright, so let's go ahead and put that in. The most easiest and the simplest way to do it is by tracing this up to here. And of course, one here as well. So let's keep it this way. And by the way, one pattern to another actually repeats. So basically, 1 square each, they repeat. So this is good news. Makes short work. This here. Maybe there's no point of doing this line here, but we'll leave it there just in case. Right. Color black. Now we're gonna start down here and work my way up right around here. So we're gonna go here. Right, and bring here. Up to, we're gonna stop there. and finish it with this color. And all the way. That's okay. Actually, okay, so now we got that pattern in. Now we're gonna have to copy and then paste it and rinse and repeat. To do it, we just need to get this tool, um, highlight the area within the box here, drag it, and then paste it here. Oh, probably because I don't have to use this for the time being. A little reference. That's an easy. Got to do this. All right, there's something wrong here. Second. It does repeat, but there's a different patterns that I have to change. Oh, I see now. I have an idea. Let's just use this, and then order this in a second. This will take a second. Seems I made a mistake on this pattern. Did I? Oh, no, I didn't. Oh, wait. There's two different types of patterns. I see now. Yeah, I made a mistake, but it's an easy fix. That's okay, guys. Just work with me. There are two different patterns. My bad. Okay. Here, we're gonna add one. Okay. Basically, they're like boxes. Dirty boxes. Okay, so that's the completion of the pattern. Now all I gotta do is highlight this, copy it, and paste it to the next one here. There you have it. Pattern. Now they finally repeat, so we can just copy and further, bigger, and a lot easier to get this done. Alright, one more. Put it in right here. And voila! We completed the ground floor. Now, the appropriate color for the background is actually. Why am I in the wrong section? There you go. This is actually this color. We're gonna use sky color background for the Mario game of Super Mario Bros. 3. So, what I wanted to do now is create a mountain. You know that grassy mountain that you see in the background of the game? We're gonna make one. So, we're gonna use color black to trace it. This. And to start off, how many squares? 1, 4. Starting from 4, I should be able to land at the. We'll see how it goes. Okay. 1, 4, and it starts off from here, right? Starts off from here. Okay. Don't want to make him too big, that is. And this is basically where it ends, correct? Probably using measurement. Right? Right around here is where it ends. Right. Okay, this is perfect. This is actually a perfect angle. So we're gonna add one here. 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 Soon it's gonna descend. For the ending point, drag it all the way down. Alright. Ah, perfect. Now we can just safely color this green. Actually looks pretty nice. And the last thing we need to add is the giant cloud version. Smiley face, you know, most games of Mario, they have some sort of smiley face. And I want to create one right around here. Okay, let's see. Remember, it has to be a giant version. Okay, 1, 2, and then. Okay, this is where I want to make this easy. I'm gonna have to start making it right here. That way. All right, so this is where I wanted to make. Okay. Add one also. And from here. Loving this so far. It's actually my fun project I made back then. Okay, we're almost done here. And we got the base body of the cloud, so the appropriate location for his eyes should be around here. That's one eye here, and then the other eye's around here. Big smiley face should be under right here. Okay. And okay, so we got that smiley face. Now let's color this whole thing white, and there's more to be done before we have to go back on blue and make a little shadowy like on the cloud around here. See? Okay. And this is where it basically ends. And voila! We finished the background. Have another look. Wow. It actually looks great, realistically, like from the game of Super Mario Bros. 3. I'm loving this. Well, guys, we finished the background. The only thing that's left to do is to put the games together. Let's save it. And now, the last thing we need to do is to assemble them together right after we put a command. What is the appropriate command that I put? Jump, right. Exclamation, of course. Jump. Now let's go ahead and put these together. So, this is your objects that you have. Now you gotta turn them into actors. So, the first thing I want to focus on is putting together. We'll just leave it out in the open for now. This I can just attach it to an object. One. Over here, make sure they don't overlap each other. Light edge. Now we can safely move this out of the existence. That way, once they're attached, they'll always be attached together. Down here. Next, we're gonna bring this dot trigger down there as well. Use area anywhere in this box container area. Let me make this better. This should be fine. So, we're gonna do is we're gonna program these being content overlapped by another object, which is the dot trigger. The switch should turn on. And do the same thing on number 2. Basically the dot trigger. The switch should turn on. Alright, so we got both of these switches in, so let's test it out, see if it works. One is on. Let's try for number 2. Barely see it, but here's an idea. You just bring it all the way to the back position so that way you can see the switches. Alright, so basically these switches work. Okay. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna add Mario first. He's the star, you know? Always will be. The location I want to put him is between space, well, right here. Second. Sorry about that. Give me a second. Alright. I want to put him right around here. That's perfect. Alright. The first thing I want to do is I want to make Mario jump. So, in order to do that, stage is tapped. Anywhere on stage. While Mario switches off. Off while the game is not yet lost. Okay. A Mario jump effect. Oops. I didn't mean to click off the screen. My bad. Here, so it doesn't accidentally stop the stream. Whoops. But anyway, 8-bit, Mario jump, of course. Or Mario switch on. Next, go north. What's the speed? Ah, fastest. Right, so next, we're gonna make him roam. Second. Right, fastest also. Use bounds. Within right here. This section here is go up and down. Make him fastest. So next, change art to jump. Makes sense, right? Next, when he touches... Alright. When Mario touches a certain location, like around here... Like around here... While Mario switches on... While his switch is on... Change art to walk. Oh, no. Change art to stand. For some reason, it's not the same thing as yes, but yeah. And jump to location. Point is the same area here. Leave it like that. And of course, turn Mario switch off. Let's test to make sure if it works correctly. That way you don't spam jump. I mean, if you spam jump, it wouldn't make any sense, right? You just keep on looping jump, jump, jump. The moment you, every constant taps you make on your screen. So, this is a great example not to spam.
Bye-bye.
But it works? Alright. Let's not worry about that right now on the last section. Oh, wait. Oh, let's not worry about that. We'll come back to Mario later. So the next thing we're going to do is we're gonna have Giant Hammer Brother appear. We're going to make him stay one spot. We're not going to move him around. We're going to loop. In the location, we're going to put him right around here. Right around here. There we go. Perfect. So now we're going to go to him. When the timer hits exactly 3, 2. All right. Well, oh, okay. So that's the only trigger. Yeah. Play Mario jump sound effect. Go north. So speed for this. Fast. And we're going to also use the roam as well. Also use bounds. Anywhere. Anywhere within the right here. We use normal. Okay. When Giant Bros touches the ceiling, right around there. Okay. Location right around here. This is where he should touch. And when switch number 1 is on, he should go south. Yeah, he should go south. Oh yeah, the fastest. Yeah, fastest. Next, we want to use the roam as well because that way it should help him uh, exceed in gravity. He slams down to the ground like in the actual Super Mario Bros. 3. We'll also use bounds. Fastest. Within the confinement around here, this is what we get. Fastest. Okay. Okay. When he slams down the ground, he causes a quake. So let's go ahead and he makes contact by location, which means over here. Right around here. While his switch is off. Next, we're gonna make him jump to that location. Jump to. Very spot right there. Not done yet. Add more action. Activate shake effect. So this is the first time I'll be using the shake screen effect. And we're gonna play the cannon sound effect. And turn Giant Brothers switch on. And last, change art to the animation once again. Okay. You got that in. Now, there's a part 2 of it. So what we're going to do is we're going to copy this. And then we're going to make changes. So this time, instead of switch 1 of the event, it should be switch 2. You're about to see. Okay. It should stop traveling. So we're gonna delete this and edit this. We're gonna use stop traveling. Going back here, and then we'll play the coin effect. You're about to see how it goes, guys, because it actually looks interesting. You're about to see this. Okay. This would require an exclamation mark. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make one here. Hey, Master General, how you doing, man? Welcome. Welcome to episode 10, man. Alright, we're gonna add this. We're gonna use blank and then attach it to an object, which is this guy, the Diana Hammer Brothers. And we're gonna position it from here. That way, once the object is attached, it will move exactly the same way as the first object moved. So it will never separate, or yeah. Alright, coming to the exclamation mark. While 2 is on, which is switch number 2. Oh, I'm doing Warioware D.I.Y on a Nintendo DS. I have this game copy right here for the proof to you I own the game. And I'm copying everything from my Nintendo DSi to the emulator. I'm doing projects that I want to do ever since day one. Okay. While the switch 2 is on. 1. Alright, let me here. When time for 2 hits. Exactly 4-2. Right? And we should change art to exclamation mark. This. But we cannot loop it, otherwise it will never finish playing. I'm gonna play it once and make it the human to run speed. Now, from down here, while the exclamation art is set and then finishes playing, pick art like this one. And when it finishes playing, turn on the switch. Perfect. On the switch right here. Now we're going to come back to this guy. Down here, we're going to create one last event. Guy. When the exclamation mark turns on the switch, this to be exact, turns on. While switch number 2 is on, want to make sure that it corresponds to the correct ones. Otherwise, it will likely break. Okay? Go south. Should be at the fastest. Alright. So, we're done with the Giant Hammer Brothers. Now we have to go back to Mario. The last thing we need to do is make Mario lose when he gets stunned after he lands on the ground. Creates an earthquake. Alright. When Mario overlaps the area, location, right around here is where he's going to be at. When Giant Brothers switch turns on, You're hungry. Get something to eat, man. Grab a popcorn. Popcorn is a decent meal. End the game in a loss. Of course. Go north. We'll make Mario go north slowly at a normal pace. Not sure what to eat. I'm sure there are some different combinations you can try and eat. Right, Rome with... Okay. Rome with a little bounce. Anywhere from with this and with the box here. Yeah, make sure it's actually small. I'm gonna have to experiment. Right around here, right? Almost. Okay, so this is perfect. Okay, this is perfect. Be fast. And Mario's passing out. Alright, we're done. Almost done. The win. Okay. This is the best part. We're in win condition. We'll make sure it's... Oh, you can barely see the win anyway. Here. Of course, when timer is exactly on the end, turn on the win switch. I own the Wii U. Unfortunately, I don't. I still have my original Nintendo Wii. Okay, next we're going on win conditions. Make sure the win switch is on. When it happens, you win the game. So now we have finally put everything together. Let's see how well it goes. Here we go. So the switch lands on the 2, so let's try and get on the 1 first. No! Oh, I think there's a little mistake I made. Okay, so let me see what I did wrong. He's not supposed to land. Wait a minute. Alright, so it landed on here. Okay, so there's something wrong. I made a little mistake, and it's not supposed to trigger this way. Try again.
Bye.
Yeah, something's wrong. I think I may have gotten something wrong. Let me check. Um. Okay, so there is something wrong here. I may have made a mistake. Okay. Huh. I think there's a little something went wrong.